Well, we're back for some Bleach Soul Resonance, and it is time to build Szayelaporro. And we're going to be doing that with a few things in mind, because Szayelaporro is probably one of the more difficult characters to build in the game right now, because you need to hit certain breakpoints, or he simply doesn't work to his full potential. So he has this one right here. At the start of battle, if Szayelaporro's attack is higher than 3200 or 3280, every additional 500 attack increases the effective intel control by 0.15% up to 0.6%. The reason this is important is because it says at the start of battle, which means it's not calculating like buffs during battle or anything, I believe. So he needs to be built with this in mind. Nextly, which, so that means 5280. 5280 will be the number we're trying to hit. He also has a crit damage one, and you want about 170-ish, 175-ish crit damage here. So he needs some big boy stats, right? That's what makes his weapon so necessary, right? 22% crit rate here. Up to like 45 or something like that. We don't have his core stamp as mentioned. We're going to be crafting his own set, which should have a little attack percent on it, I believe. Let's check it out. It has, yes, increased base attack by 20%, as well as release and counterattack each time with spirit damage. Yeah, okay. We'll be going with that one, obviously. I don't think we'll need boundaries or anything for the character, so I'm probably just done pulling for this patch. I mean, we've got half Annie in, 4 weeks exactly at this point. But yeah, no, I wouldn't really focus on it. We're going to essentially be going 0% crit rate. We don't really need him blasting enemies. And does this core stamp give him a stat that we are sort of desperately needing? Increases crit damage. I mean, it's good, obviously, because he much like Yudahara, he spills his crit damage over. So, let's get to it, though. We've got 465 imaginary fragments. We're going to build those, then we're going to do stamp conversion, etc., and we're just going to see how it goes. My main spread is going to be attack percent, first piece, crit damage, second piece, and either attack percent or ult charge third piece, depending on how good it is. But it's really going to depend on if it's like a banger. Like, it has to be really strong, right? It has to be really strong. So let's just get into it. Why wait around? 46 of them thangs popped. Let's see, spirit damage. Again, I want attack percent, so this is why it's going to be a little harder to do, is because this one probably needs to be attack percent. I probably don't want to settle for like a spirit damage, even though this one does have like ult charge, right? I mean, it's not good in general, but attack percent, crit damage, attack percent. Now, normally, I wouldn't say this is worth it, but these are the 3 stats he needs, so I'm gonna lock that one, because it could make for a pretty good sort of charity piece. A piece that, why not have it? Okay, nothing there. Again, really fast, no spirit damage. We're mostly just looking for attack percent. If we don't see attack percent, we essentially just don't even glance at it. Crit damage here is essentially the only one we want. Crit rate. This is such a good piece on anyone else. Crit rate, crit damage, ult charge, but it's probably just not good enough on him. Crit rate again is really good. Crit rate again. Crit rate, attack percent, ult charge. I literally never get this shit. Like, it is so funny how often I'm like, I just need crit rate, and then we're done. So sad. Mostly just looking for crit damage. Crit damage, attack percent. The rest of the stats aren't good, but we'll just hold on to it, because it is just the stat we need, and we don't know how much better things we're going to get. So here's an attack percent. It does have crit rate, but we'd prefer if it had crit damage. Attack percent. Ult charge, but no attack percent. Attack percent, ult charge is really good. But I would have liked the crit damage there. Yeah. Again, this is gonna be sort of it when it comes to Szayelaporro, because he is a little bit of a bastard. We've been getting, I know people have been like, oh, ailment damage, but ailment damage is like way easier to build because you get attack percent, crit rate, or ailment damage, and you're just fine. Yeah, I mean, attack percent ult charge there, but it's not exactly a very good piece. Like, it's even below my usual standards. I've been pretty lax with my standards, but yeah, it's just not good enough. I'm not gonna do main stat +1 unless I'm like really desperate. No. All right, so nothing there, which means we can move on to stamp conversion. So I'm gonna fill this out, then I'll come back. Here's one. We got the boy locked up. Here we go. Spirit damage isn't enough. Thrust isn't enough. Crit rate, huh? Crit damage, attack percent. Now that is what I'm willing to give that a go ahead on, because if that hits, it hits big. Crit damage, but nothing else. Ult charge, but nothing else. Attack percent, ult charge, crit rate. If that was crit damage, I'd lock it. I'm going to be a lot less picky with... just to sort of explain while I click through these, I'm going to be a lot less picky, I think, with Szayelaporro's gear, because it is so hyper-specific that just finishing him and getting him in-game... I mean, he's not a DPS, so he doesn't need, like, oh my god, he needs to be so fine-tuned that, you know, it needs to be completely perfect, right? So I'm just trying to get him usable. Usable is all I need. Attack percent, ult charge, but no crit damage. Usable is all I need. I'm not going to go overboard this time around. Crit damage, ult charge. I'm going to save that one. That one's not too bad. Crit damage, crit rate. I'm going to save it. It's not too bad. Attack percent, crit damage. Everything else kind of sucks. I don't really want to take that one. I don't want to take that one. But yeah, I don't want to go like so ham where I'm just like, oh my god, if we don't get perfect gear, then, you know, what is it even worth, right? Like, I don't know. It's a little like, not having to max crit rate means you can just afford to kind of like tank some stats, because like Yodohara doesn't need crit rate and it makes his gear really easy to get. Sort of in the same way that Szayelaporro doesn't need crit rate. So if you don't think about like, oh my god, I need these perfect stats, I'm gonna drop this one because ult charge, crit damage, attack percent is pretty good. If you don't like, you know, obsess over it, then it's not gonna be that bad. But we do sort of need to hit some breakpoints here. So I figure, why not just sink in the resources and not really think about it. We're gonna do a few more spins, and then we're gonna sort of take inventory. Attack percent. Oh, and no, that's on piece 2. It can't be on piece 2. We need that. We need crit damage on piece 2. Piece 3s are bad. These are bad. All right, we're gonna go back here for a second, and we have the purples, right? Oh, we don't have purples. Where did I think we had purples from? I guess I'm a crazy person. I'll come back when these are loaded up. Okay, we got a next one. Locked and loaded. Slash is nothing. Thrust is nothing. Use some crit damage. Ooh, oh. I'm gonna get baited by crit damage showing up every single time, man. It's so sweet. Every time that crit damage piece hits, I get a little excited. I'm not gonna lie. It reminds me of playing like Epic 7 and hitting like a crit damage neck or something and just being like, oh my god. Because even if you don't hit the rest of the substats, there's just something about like being like, oh shit, it's here. Also, y'all hear my chair squeaking, dude? This motherfucker is kind of... This motherfucker's about to give way. Crit damage, like ult charge. I'm gonna grab that. Why not? Oh my god, flat attack. Oh my god. We'll do a few more of these and then we'll maybe take inventory, because we have a lot of resources as far as like dust and stuff goes. So I don't mind raising a like extra pieces and just seeing how they roll, because that's what this one's gonna be. Is it's like raise the pieces, see how they roll, go back in, you know, so on and so forth. Attack percent. Oh, crit damage, no attack percent, no ult charge. Ult charge, nothing else. Nothing else. All right, one more, and then we're gonna take some inventory because our pieces aren't great, like I said, but we don't need to sit here trying to get literally perfect pieces like we do with like our tactics DPSs and stuff like that. We also do, of course, keep in mind that we have to do Grimjo at some point. I'm seeing a lot of people be like, "Oh, I don't know if he's worth building and this and that." I think he'll be good. I think he's gonna be good. I think he's gonna be vastly underrated. But he does need his boundaries, and he gets oh, it's the god piece. That's the piece. That right there. I mean, all this needs to do is not hit HP like 3 fucking times. That's it. That's literally it. That one's pretty good, but again, we don't need crit rate. All right, let's go take inventory. Let's go take inventory because that's pretty good. So, and by the way, we haven't used any of the reminder. How do you even get to this? Is it in here? Not in here. It is in here with the exchange. Reminder that we have this right here. I personally will not be paying for the 500 jade here. I know some people will. Do what you want. Genuinely just do what you want. If you think that you'll get a lot of enjoyment out of having these crafting materials, that's fine. I'm just going to not, and I'll just, you know, I'll just farm them up the old-fashioned way. I'll say that. But let's go see what we're looking at. So we have them at 90, by the way. We do still have one more ascension to go. I mean, we know that we need to get him to 5200, which means we know that he needs extra stats. So let's do this just so we have the fairest version of the character for us, right? Because otherwise, yeah, there we go. Yeah, let's get him pumped up. Because otherwise, what's gonna happen is I'll just be miscounting, and then yeah, 2700 is where he ends up at. Okay, 2700. We can also do this. Nice. So now we know exactly how much he needs. We got curtain balls. This is the only piece we really settled on as far as attack percent went. We'll go ahead and grab that. The crit damage one, we actually hit a big one. Where is it? Was it this one? No, that's flat attack. Yes, this one. Double crit damage. Double crit damage, ult charge, attack percent. That one could be huge. And then ult charge was the only one we locked here. Really? We didn't lock any others, huh? That's pretty tough. Base stat filter. Attack percentage? Yeah, we really whiffed on this one. I'll say. We really whiffed on this one. Huh. We'll have to come back to that. Let's raise the first two. Let's raise the first two. Let's see how they do. And then we'll know what stats we need for the third piece. I think that'll serve us better. So, hit attack percent or crit damage and we're fine. Hit the other two and we're sad. That's one. We'll go one more. One more. It hit the bad one again. Okay. Well, that is a sad one. Let's remove that from him. This is the one we're really hoping to hit and not hit crit or not hit HP. That's really good. That's also really good. It's like, it's not as good as just hitting crit damage, but it's fine. Ah, I hit the HP one time. Fuck. I really was hoping it just needed to hit one of the other three. Hit a 1 in 3 chance to be a bad roll. So sad. That's so sad. Are there any of these other ones I'd want to try? What about this one right here? Crit damage or attack percent? If it hits any of the ones, I stop. Hit crit damage. Hits any of them, I stop. I'm done. We're out. We're out, we're out, we're out. We are out. Let's do it again. This one's not worth. I don't know why I locked that one. That one doesn't have crit damage on it. I shouldn't lock this one either. I mean, crit rate is just nothing. Ult charge or crit damage. Hits anything else, I stop. It could hit attack. Stop. I'm done. And that is probably that one set. What is this one? Ult charge, crit damage, attack. So right now, we just have this nice, juicy crit damage piece. So let's check out our stats here. We want to get to... At the top of the video, I said 5,200 and then 170. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. We do need a bit of crit damage more. I think it's worth just re-rolling, though. I think we should just continue to check out our options. We need the stats. So I think for now, we're not going to go the ult charge. I think we're not going to go the ult charge. That is my assumption for the character. I think I need attack percent. So let's get crafting again. I'll come back when I've got another section loaded up. And back in it. So we're looking for slot 1s and slot 3s predominantly. I mean, we could get a slot 2 that's better. I'm not saying we can't. I mean, we might as well look. Crit damage is good, but no other piece. Crit damage is good. Yeah, there's just nothing else really there. Sadly not. I'm not picky. So if we see anything that's even half good, I might pause, go see how it flips out, and then come back and just, with the result. That way I'm not constantly going back and forth. I want to make these videos like watchable, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's a crafting session, but we can skip some of the work here. Nothing. Again, if I do hit another crit damage, it would be nice, but not expecting attack percent. Not expecting anything. Attack, crit damage. If it was just attack percents, man. If it was just attack percents. Okay. Another dose. Thrust, def, flash, HP. Yeah, nothing there. Oh, crit. I saw double crit damage? Crit damage, crit rate, no. Crit damage, ult is pretty good, but no attack. Attack percent, crit damage, ult. And even if it's a crit rate, it's like it's not so bad. I literally sat up in my chair just now. Fucking, I don't know if it comes out of it. My chair is like, oh, it's fucking dying, dude. We're gonna do one more set, but then we're gonna go check out that piece we just got. Because that piece don't look too bad. At least, yeah, we go. One more set, and then we're gonna go check that out. Attack percent. Fuck. Ooh, crit damage. Anything else? Give me something sweet. Please. Attack percent? Ooh, yes, sir. No double attack percent, but we'll just speculate on that one. So I'm gonna go raise those and see how they turn out. Those pieces did not turn out well. They hit the defense and the HP, so we're out of there. Let's see if we got anything else. Attack percent, attack, double attack. Crit damage, attack percent, we're gonna hold that. Crit damage, no attack. Ailment. Fuck, man. The people who are like, oh my god, the ailment characters are so hard to build. Oh man. These would be so much nicer. So we're gonna keep going. This is what I'm saying is like, even I'm trying to get pretty mediocre gear, by the way. Like, I'm not really trying to get like crazy perfect stats gear. And you can see how much I'm turning down like this or that. And it's because when you need characters whose like gear is very specific, this is when you really get pain. That was the problem with Kenpachi back in the day before he got buffed, is he needed such specific gear that it made him a nightmare. Attack percent, crit damage, ult charge, save it. Ult charge, crit damage, no attack percent. I mean, let's just go try that one out. Let's go see if it's anything. But yeah, right now, that's kind of the issue, is we're not hitting those. Again, if we hit HP or def, we're out of there. But why not? Why not? Def, fuck. We're out. Never talk to me about gearing for like Soifon or these DPSs, man. This is the pain. This is genuinely like the longest crafting session I think we've ended up doing here. Like, he is not coming home. When you need these specific assets, it is a labor. I mean, we haven't even gotten close to getting a good piece like slot 1 yet. Attack percent. Attack. Ailment. Nope. We're out. I wish there was a dust all button in this one. I think this is the next quality of life they need to do, is just like a select all, like a top down select all button for converting these pieces. I don't know why there isn't one already. We go again. Maybe I'm missing it. Maybe there is one and I'm like an idiot, which would be hilarious. Attack percent, crit damage, attack percent. We're gonna save that. That could save us from having to do that one. Nothing here. Yeah, we missed all those. I guess we'll just keep going for a bit. We'll get a few rounds. Let's try to at least get 2 pieces we want to raise, and then we'll like check. Every time we get 2 pieces we want to raise, we'll check. But after this one, because I just want to talk about it. After this one, we'll go back to like skipping this part. We'll see. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. Okay, we're back. Here we go. Just give me one more piece to raise so we can go see what we're working with. So is that 3 strike main stats? Really funny. Okay. Oh, what a nightmare attack percent. Whoops. Reflexively did that one. Okay, we're back in it. One more piece. Come on, just give me one more piece. Anything to craft. God, I miss you. Ailment damage bonus. Attack percent. Attack percent ult charge, but no crit damage or secondary attack percent. The reason I really like ailment damage bonus and like building around like crit rate and stuff is because ailment damage bonus is only a percent. So while you're only looking for one stat, typically you're also looking for attack percent. So, and then also you're looking for usually like crit rate or crit damage. So you just have so many stats that work with the character. Whereas I never really got the complaints about building the ailment characters, because once you don't have ailment at all, it becomes such a dead stat, man. It becomes such a dead stat. I mean, we're literally looking for like 1 piece here. I mean, we might just lock this because this is a good piece if it hits the attack percent, or it might be a good like poverty piece for now where we just use it until we get something better. Defense. Ailment. I really want to hit like a 3rd or another 1st piece before we go craft. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I know I said we'd wait until we got 2, but I'll skip this part. But yeah, there we go. I want to just skip to the part where like, or not skip to the part. I want to have at least another piece to craft here, because ooh, that's it. If this hits flat attack, I'm fine with it. It can be a poverty piece. It can 100% be a poverty piece if it hits attack percent. If it hits a flat attack as well, I'll take it. It's not good enough. I'll 100% take it, man. I don't want to do this forever. I want to be able to do this and get the showcase up and stuff like that. Okay, so what do we got? We got attack percent, spirit damage, attack percent. I think the best one. Let's check this guy out, because if it hits one or the other, then we can just stop immediately. That we just stop. Okay, perfect. Let's try this one, because this one's actually pretty good. If it's HP once, we might just keep going for a poverty piece, but we're not gonna like lay on it. I'll take the attack. I'll take the ult charge. Just give me crit damage. I'll take the crit damage. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is good enough. We're gonna use that one for now. We do have a 3rd one, so we should just see how it rolls. Why not? I don't have any money. I gotta go spend my money. I gotta go get my money, so I'll be right back. I'm about to pay out. Bang. Thank you. I don't even remember. Thank you, summons. Type shit. Do I have any more money ones? Bang. Give me some money. Give me some money. Oh my god, I got so much of this one. Can I just use like... I mean, yeah, let's just use like 90 of it. Nice. We back. So, what were we doing? Oh yeah, we didn't have money for this. Anything? Oh, we can go 25 there. We were checking if this guy was gonna roll. Ult charge is 1. flat attack. I think we're out. Okay, so we've got this piece, which is good enough for now. We've got this piece, which is good enough for now. It did hit one bad stat. Let's try this one, because we could hit attack, attack, or crit damage. I'll take attack. I'll take crit damage. And... fuck! Oh, it could hit 1 in 3, man. 1 in 3 you hit. Is that better than this? No, because it missed. Actually, it is better for crit damage. And it could hit double attack. I think I'll go with this. Because if I do decide to level 30 this, it'll hit the crit damage again, attack percent, and attack, which does actually make it better. So I'll go here. And then we have hit no third pieces, which is a nightmare. Which is an absolute nightmare. Let's check our stats out, though, with these 25s. 4,300. So we might be able to get there. What's our crit damage? The crit damage is essentially there. It needs 175, right? The crit damage is essentially there. So we just need a third piece. Because, like, if I use, like, something like... let's just say I use this, right? Because it's going to bring the base stats up, right? Goes to 4,600, and we have 46 here. So I think if we can just find another piece, find a third piece, so we don't have to settle. I think we're settling here, and we're settling here, but it's okay, because we're getting the stats. The stats are there. We have them. We have a little bit of ult charge, and if we had an ult charge third piece, if we could use this right here, oh my god, we'd be kicking off, man. But it is what it is. So we're gonna go try to find third pieces, and then we'll come back with the result, right? So I'm just gonna power through this one. I'm gonna skip through it. Okay, we're back with a few more pieces to take a look at. So we managed to grab 2 here: attack percent, ult charge, and attack percent, flat attack, and crit damage. So we're gonna try these out. This one particularly could be good. So ailment damage bonus is the only one we don't want to hit, but like I said, I'll take anything at this point. We'll take ult charge. We'll take attack percent. We'll take attack percent. That's pretty good. And then we could try this one out as well. But we'll see. So now what do our stats look like with that equipped? Go ahead and grab that. That equipped, we're at 5,000. We also have the 158 here. So I'm gonna go grab some gold, and then we'll be right back, right? We're just gonna hit this button and be right back. And we are here. We're just gonna +3 these. I got 1.76 million gold. I haven't used Nourishers in a very long time. Increased technique damage, sure, man. Why not? Go ahead and grab me that. Get all my stats up. Looks pretty good. I like having the ult charge there. Let's check out his stats as they evolve. 5,200. So we're gonna hit the breakpoint. We should also, yeah, we're definitely gonna hit all of the stat breakpoints. So big old crafting session, I'd say. A really big crafting session, but we are landing where we need to. So there is always that. We're gonna hit this. All damage bonus increases by 9%. Reduce the debuff enemies all day. Wow, that one's really good. Okay, we're gonna hit that. Oh man, what a trek to get this one done. So there we officially passed the breakpoint. 5,200, 80 attack necessary. We have it. 175% crit damage, I believe, and we have it. We are pretty low on ult charge rate. That sort of is what it is. We will be getting a little bit more from there. What if I took this off, actually? What if I took that off? It does drop pretty substantially. So what if I took that off? I went here. I filtered by ult charge rate. And we just took whatever we could get. In this case, it would be one of these. I'll say this one right here. What does this look like? This one looks, yeah, we just don't end up making it. Not enough stats for us. So for now, we're gonna go back to what we had, which is this right here. I mean, it does literally have ult charge. It has attack percent. I don't need any more crit damage, so we're just gonna go. I'm done. Increase all damage dealt by 9%. When equipped by full assault character, the character is for enhanced. This is not a full assault character, as you can imagine, but we are done. We are done for now. Oh boy, what a trying one. And to think we still do have this to replace, but 31,000 power without his core stamp is pretty high. That's pretty high. 182% crit damage, 2,340 base attack with 3,100 bonus gives us 5,400 and 128% ult charge. Whew. It took a lot to get him there. It took a lot to get him there. And are we missing any corridor stamp stats, I wonder? Just really quick, does he have ult charge or anything on here? His spirit damage, and we're missing the attack percent here from the actual core stamp. So maybe we'll come back. We're also missing the ult charge right there. So yeah, that's gonna do him. I think he ended up pretty good in the end. But he took some doing. He definitely took some doing. 3,100 power without his core stamp is impressive to me. I mean, you have to remember, what is the core stamp he's using give him? It gives him HP percent. He's missing a ton of stats. So I expect him to be at like 3,600 by the time we actually get this core stamp. Maybe like 3,900. He might end up looking like this right here. Right? Because his stats are amazing. I would call them very good. Or he might be like 3,700 right here. So yeah, there is Szayelaporro. Hopefully you enjoyed this long crafting session. I cut out quite a bit of the bonus farming there, because and the actual like stamp input. Anytime I wasn't really talking, I cut it out. So hopefully that was nice for you guys, but not too bad. The next video should be a little showcase. I do think I'm going to end up using him with Aizen and a +1. Maybe just doing like a Mayuri, maybe just doing something like maybe even Momo or something like that. But maybe Yotahara. Maybe I'll do Yotahara, Szayelaporro, and Sosuke. But yeah, the next time you see it will be actually in game. That's gonna do it for now, though. We'll do Grimjo as well at some point. Grimjo, I want to get his boundaries. I don't just want to take him in at boundary 0 and be like, look how not very good he is, right? I want to... Where are the tickets? It's Mystic Frontline. I want to at least get access to his stuff first. I haven't tried this event at all, so I would prefer to actually have it. You know, I would prefer to actually have it and you know, interact with him how he's supposed to be. Ooh, we need to do this, man. We need those keys. Okay. But yeah, that's gonna do it for now. Looks like I got invited by someone. I'll have to do that. But yeah, like if you liked the video, subscribe to the club. We'll go make it, and peace.